Darling Gemini, hello and welcome to Speaking Light Oracle. I am Bianca and I will be the messenger from Spirit this week for you for the 2nd to the 8th of March. We're going to start you off on a Goddess Oracle card, and then we're going to dive into some tarot to see your emotional, your physical, your relationships, and your financial health advice from Spirit. And then we will end it up with a lovely treat from the Animal Whispers cards, the magical totems that you can work with this week. So stay tuned for that one. If you do like the content, obviously I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, do all the things. And I'm just so happy to be able to help where I can. So we've got Bridget. Bridget is one of my favorite goddesses. So that is your energy for the week, your advice from Spirit, what Spirit would like you to focus on this week for your best and highest growth and well-being. And Bridget is all about inspiration. Okay, it says, Bridget comes to ignite you with inspiration. Are you feeling a lack of direction, motivation, energy? Has your path gone out of focus? Your life become unclear? Are you yearning for something but can't quite put your finger on it? Is it time to nurture wholeness by taking in the sparkle and crackle of inspiration? Bridget says that a life without fire of inspiration is dull indeed. She further counsels that by allowing inspiration to nurture your life, you become sharper, clearer, and more energetic. And I mean, not that Gemini ever needs to become sharper, because, gosh, the Geminis I know are the sharpest people, the brightest crayons in the box, as they say. But yeah, it sounds like you want to focus on a bit of clarity and inspiration. Got the 4 of Cups. You are tired. So I'm just clarifying this Bridget card. So there's a tiredness, and that's what's causing the lack of inspiration here. And the advice from Spirit is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about, and here you see this lady has her baby in a, what do you call it, a papoose, I think. And she is nurturing this child. But the High Priestess is about that direct connection with Spirit. So that is where the inspiration, the inspiration of Spirit is about to happen for you, Gemini. If you spend some time just coming back to connecting with your higher self, with Great Spirit, do some sort of gentle practice this week, please. Because that is where, that nurturance is where your new inspiration and fire is going to be found, okay? Right, so let's have a look at your emotional well-being this week for Taurus. Why do I keep saying Taurus? Gemini. 9 of Wands. Right, Wands is growth energy, it's fire energy. The 9 of Wands is very often about a bit of a dark night of a soul. But Spirit is saying to me that it's darkest before the dawn breaks. Okay, and here literally on the card, the dawn is breaking, and she has her little nightlight that she's been walking with for ever so long. It's been a mission. Okay, Gemini, it has been a mission. I know. I have a couple of Geminis in my life. But look at this last final little hurdle. She's at the garden gate. She just needs to step over. And then you're going to get there. So emotionally, it's been a bit of a rough ride. I want to say a rough ride. It's not traumatic. Well, maybe for some. But it's been a long, arduous journey to sort of just get through what needs to be gotten through emotionally for you. Let's have a looky. Yes, there's been 9 of Swords. There's been a lot of worry. There's been a lot of emotional pain stemming from your head, though, Gemini. Doi, as my daughter tells me. Doi. That's her thing. Yeah, it's mental stuff that's causing you emotional pain, or has been causing you emotional pain and slog. Let's get another clarifier. Thank you. Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles. It's been work. It's been work. Emotionally, you've had to work hard. And Spirit is saying, just work a little bit longer, darling. This too shall change. The Wheel of Fortune was always, it must. At some point it must. And it's usually when you think, God, I can't go on any longer. It's so dark, and this road is so treacherous, and it's so, I would love a little sunlight and bird song, and out comes the sunshine. Okay, so you're nearly there. Let's look at your health. You're going to get some new insight and perspectives on your health, Gemini. It could also be a signal to, if you do have a health issue that's just not coming right, and you've seen a couple of professionals about it and nothing's working, or it's not working well enough for you, second opinions, please. Okay, that's all they're going to say about that. Don't need to say more. Okay, so either you're going to gain a perspective on your own about your health and how to improve it, or you need to go and seek some new insight from a professional. In your, where are we? Emotional health, in your relationships, and relationships can be your relationship with your favorite hamster, if that's the thing that's cooking for you right now, okay? Or it can be work or whatever. Partners. Yeah, there's some murkiness. Stuff's not quite clear. It's not on the surface. It's underneath the water. Even though there is light, there is the moonlight, but the moonlight is only, it casts shadows and you can't really see very well. But Spirit is saying you need to move forward despite, they say very importantly, despite not quite having a clear picture. Spirit is saying just go for it in your relationships. Obviously don't, you know what, please take all these words with a heap of salt when you apply them to your life. Please self-resource, okay? Don't let some weird old lady tarot reader on YouTube make up your mind to go back to the person who abused you or whatever. This is about movement. It is not saying jump blindly into the cauldron. It's not saying that. It is saying just take some steps, decide on a direction, take a couple of steps. If that's not the direction, don't go there. Then you know that's not the direction. Then you've got 3 other directions to go in that you can try. But what is going to get you out of that murkiness is some movement. Yes, you are the magician in your relationships. You are the person who is going to take direct inspiration from Spirit and be the conduit of manifestation in your relationship life. Yes, very powerful card. But also they're drawing my attention to the tortoise down here. And the tortoise is an animal it's about longevity, it's about patience, it's about slowly. I don't know if you have the saying where you are, but in South Africa we do. We say slowly catches the monkey. Okay, you can't go running at a monkey. You have to sort of approach it sideways. And then you've got the 9 of Cups. It's all going to work out beautifully. But use your own self-resourcing. Be the magician. Take some action. Inspired action. Not just, oh, well, I'll try something. You know. And you'll have the 9 of Cups. And look at this. The depiction here, the 9 of Cups, is very much a yin-yang, masculine, feminine, partnership. 2 wholes make up a universe kind of vibe. Which is why I love that deck of cards. Right, where were we? Relationships. Now we're going to look at your monies. Let's have a look at your monies for Gemini for the second two. Okay, so this one came out sideways, Gemini. It's the 10 of Pentacles, which is, I mean, in terms of money, that's like, what else do you want, right? This is sideways though, so you're not quite upright. Okay, you're not down either, but you're sort of reaching, but you're not sure if it's quite going to materialize yet. And 10 of Pentacles is about legacy wealth. It's about lifelong achievement in terms of your finances. Okay, so it could go either way for you here, but we've got the Knight of Swords. This week, Spirit says there's going to be a message, a messenger, an email, a phone call, something to do with a mental idea. And boy, Gemini, you're great at mental ideas. And a swift thinker. That could be you who is the swift thinker as well. But I'm very much hearing for a lot of you there's going to be a message, email, phone call, WhatsApp, whatever. And then you've got the 5 of Wands, and the message here is going to be about the 5 of Wands. Ooh, the 5 of Wands. Okay, got it. Yeah, so the message is going to be about a bit of competition energy, battle energy, but it's not battle for life and death. Training for battle energy. It could be you're being offered a new role, or you need to train someone into a new role. But it's a bit of like right, sharpen your swords, because soon there's going to be action, boys. And then you've got, what else do you want? The Queen of Pentacles. So embrace the battle energy. If there is a battle energy coming, who's peeking out here? Oh my God. It was face up in the deck. And yeah, you've got the world, babe. You've got the world at your feet. Very swift messages, quick messages coming in that you need to respond to very quickly. Embrace it. Just go, okay, well, it's going to be a bit of a battle, but let's go. Let's jump. Grab your hat and your toothbrush. Let's go. Okay. And you'll make it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't have to stress about that. Well done. Let's look at your animal card, Gemini. These have been amazing cards today in terms of all the readings. Oh, darling, darling. Can I just tell you something? Can I show you something? Remember that card of inspiration? Spirit is saying you need to find your inspiration, darling, because you're tired. When you're tired, you can't be inspired. Tired and inspired don't coexist, not in the same WhatsApp group. Okay? You need to go inward into your intuition to be inspired. And then you got the cat. And the cat's message to you is relax. Relax. Take a nap, doll. Conserve your energy. Just having a look at the other cards. Yeah. So even though there's some swift action happening, obviously, in your work income sector, please have a look at where in your life can you just take some extra naps and remove yourself from some challenging situations that don't need to be dealt with right this minute, so that you can have enough energy when that night comes in to bring you the message to go, right, on my horse, off I go. Let's go and embrace this challenge. Okay? Gemini. Love you, Gemini. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.